So today's hunt is all about families. It's the mom, the dad, the son, the daughter, being able to help these families enjoy the outdoors. It's the guide, it's the sponsors. We all want to be a part of it, right? So it takes a lot of effort, it takes a lot of time in preparing for these hunts. In 2017, Hands of a Sportsman partnered with Clay Road Farms, and it has been a perfect fit for us. So this is early September, it's a youth hunt, and I had the opportunity to go down and spend a little time with Tim, just going around, checking the stands, and I'm gonna tell you, he is all about preparation and make sure these kids have a good time. So that afternoon, the kids come in, the families come in, everybody gets acquainted, we meet our guides, meet our sponsors, and I'm really jacked up about being with JC the next morning, especially when I found out I was going to the cabin. This is a phenomenal place to hunt. So just when it was getting daylight, we could start seeing deer move down there at the edge of the woods. And it was pretty obvious that we had a pretty decent buck, and this might be the shooter we're looking for. If we can pull this off, man, JC's just gonna be spoiled. Man, I'm watching this buck and I need like 10 more minutes of light to make this thing right. And we're talking back and forth, man. This buck is really acting nervous. And I think the idea is we need to get it done now. So regardless of what it looks like, we're gonna put JC on this buck.
Hit him.
That's a big deer. JC?
Got it.
To the right.
Yes.
I had the crosshairs right on his front shoulder. Did it?
JC, what do you think, bro?
It's nice.
Did it? Did you see him kick?
I couldn't tell nothing when it recoiled.
So Tom, what are we doing?
We are on an amazing hunt in September, Youth Day, opening day of Youth Day here in Carthage, North Carolina. JC just shot at his first deer, and we're hoping we can change that language pretty soon to he shot his first deer. Aren't we, JC?
Yes.
You having a good time?
Yes, I am.
Good.
Having a good time.
Hopefully we can find this deer.
Me too.
But hopefully Tim will bring some good news back.
Me too.
I need a couple of you guys to come down here and help me track. We got some blood down here. Could be a bad hit. We don't know. JC, you just hold tight until we verify that this is good, clean blood. We think it's lungs, but I just need some more eyes on it to make sure we're right. But we're about 100%. That's what it is, lung shot.
Here's what we're thinking. We got JC up there at the shack. We've told him we found blood. We've already recovered the deer. We're gonna get him down here to look at this blood, see what he thinks if it's a good shot, and we're gonna put the surprise on him. Right here's where that deer's standing. You see the blood?
Yeah.
You see where he kicked out right there?
Yeah.
He kicked out hard. And we got blood tracking Come over here. Got blood coming right here. Can you get down through here?
See the blood? Okay.
You can see it from here.
Think the blood went down through here.
Come on down here a little bit. We're gonna let you stay where the last blood was at.
And we're gonna go get the
So
dog.
we're
Okay.
gonna go get the dog.
And we think he went that way. We think the deer went that way.
50 years. Yes. Yeah.
Shazam, buddy!
Yeah.
Better get excited now.
I am.
What do you think, JC?
I like it.
You like it?
Come on, Rabbit. Get him out there.
What do you think, Mom and Daddy?
That's great.
When you go by the grave, I'll probably say, thank you, Papa Larry.
Adrenaline pumping. He said he'll drive that by.
Papa Larry's the one who kept that deer here. My daddy.
Hey, JC.
He looks over to this
JC.
thing.
Get right, Mama.
Very well.
Daddy get down here.
Very well. Yeah, you just like to see these young It brings a special moment in my heart as well.
Okay, we've had a great morning here with JC at Clay Road Farms. This is a dream hunt that I partnered with Clay Road Farms and Tim and his hunting club. Tim, we can't thank you enough to let JC and all the other kids come this weekend. It is Youth Day. What makes this farm so special?
I don't know, man. Just being here for about 38 years and just doing what we do, just letting these bucks like this walk, and just I can't explain enough. It's all about these kids, man.
Right,
It's,
right.
You know, it's just overwhelming.
And you know, we was walking up this morning, I said, your dad's gonna be smiling down on all of us this morning. So he was big about this. He built that little cabin up there just for people just like JC. Dad, I know we talked a little bit this morning and yesterday afternoon. You thought hunting was out of reach for JC. What do you think now?
It's amazing. Can't thank Tim, can't thank Hands of Sportsman, can't thank David. Gotta thank God most of all.
Yep.
Without him, nothing's possible.
It's out of our reach, ain't it?
It's truly amazing.
Well, good deal. JC, congratulations. We got everybody here this morning, even the game warden in this county. So we're gonna get him up to a little place we got to take pictures. I'll celebrate with him, and hopefully we're gonna kill some more deer this afternoon. So real quick, I wanted to go over what we use to help JC be successful on his hunt. I call this unit a Sip and Puff. It's made by B Adaptive Equipment. There's a couple of different components to kind of put together to make this a whole unit. You got a base, obviously, then you got an arm that slips in here, and then there's another arm that slips in here where you can cradle the gun. So you can adjust the up and down. You can you got a vice system here to kind of attach the back, and then everything is run off a battery. So that morning when we were helping JC aiming, you heard something running in the background. That's this. So you can move left or right, up and down. I'll have to get that squared away. And when JC gets ready to shoot, or any hunter, all they gotta do is suck on the straw. Awesome system for people that may be paralyzed from the neck down, can't shoulder a gun, but wants to go hunting, right? So if you're watching this, you got a friend, a father, a husband, son, daughter that wants to get out and try to deer hunting, this possibly could be a solution to them and helping them get in the outdoors. So if you'd like to reach out to the company, it's beadaptive.com. Let's get back to today's show. So that morning, all the kids seen deer. I mean, but our hunt, man, I mean, it was just like freaking awesome. I mean, JC just knocked it out of the park. But it gave us an opportunity to go back, have a nice lunch, everybody talk together, meet a little bit better, learn more about each other. And again, this is all about bringing families together. They're not at home, they're not watching their TV, kid's not on some type of iPad, he's out in the woods, connecting with people, and that's what this weekend is all about, right? And especially my part, I love taking pictures. So that afternoon, all the families went back where they hunted that afternoon. Emily and her dad went back where they hunted that morning. And man, they really want to make sure that Emily's comfortable with the gun and the trigger system, and just want to make sure that she makes a good shot in case Big Daddy walks out.
Don't lay your face over it. Just kind of put your cheek on the edge of it. Put your finger on it, squeeze it.
knows how the heat in there works.
I'm just gonna tell you, I'm right there with them. We over in another blind sweating buckets. It's mid-September, and if you're hunting in a box stand, it's gonna be hot. But for Emily, the later it got, the more deer showed up, and out pops Big Daddy.
There's another one coming out. Buck, don't move, don't move. That's a pretty deer in there. Yeah. There's another buck coming out, a bigger one. Yeah, there's another nice one coming out. Don't move, don't move. Big dude, I don't like it. Oh no. We finna get busted, y'all. Maybe. Just hang tight. That's smaller in the left. The big one's in the field. I said, where's Mr. Guy here? Well, ain't no way we can move. That's a pretty big one. Yeah. There's another one. Yeah, small. This little one, the biggest one's in the field. Just let them simmer down, maybe they'll calm down a little bit. What's the call, guy? Emily. Get on that buck right there. That one? Yeah. Yeah. The one straight in front of you, in the middle. One looking back to the left. One that's looking right at us in the middle. Get on that deer on the gun. That's a nice buck. Come on. Get on him. Get on him. Don't move. No, you're good. Just don't put your hand out in front of you. Come on. Go ahead. You gotta make a good shot now. You're gonna have to look at him. Look there. You're right now. Just calm down. Right now. Just breathe by. Make sure you got those crosshairs right behind his shoulder. You tell him when you're ready. I'll take it off. Hold on. Just breathe. Just breathe easy. Just settle down. Just settle down. You just keep the scope on that one. That's still a good shot right there. Let him get completely cross-eyed.
I don't know if I'm more tore up of her trying to shoot this deer or these guys on both sides going, they got me tore up. Just let her shoot the deer.
You ready? I'm gonna take it off safety. Ease on the trigger. Just ease on the trigger. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. Right there. Wait a minute. Let him get back sideways. He's just over. He's a good shot right there. Get behind that shoulder. Right by there. You're ready. Just breathe easy. Just breathe easy. Whenever you're ready. Just calm down. It's okay. Dead.
I got it. Yes.
Yes, girl. Yes. Play the go. Play the go. Oh, thank you, Jesus. Oh, girl. I got this. Way to go. Way to go. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. Oh,
he walked in, I knew it.
I was about to have a heart attack. I thought they weren't gonna let her shoot it. I was like,
He didn't say one word to her. Yeah, he didn't say one word.
Calm down.
She got broadside. He's like, Emily, get on it.
Yeah, I can
I was
tell.
just like, he ain't gonna let her shoot it. He ain't gonna let her shoot it. I'm gonna kill somebody. I can't hear.
Yeah, that gun was
She
loud.
was sitting there.
Thank you.
I said, just calm down. I was over here breathing everything. Give me a hug. I'm cool. Right there. I'll do it on for Hey, it's all right. I already am.
What I like was that's my
Yeah. Get down there and pick him up.
This is why I got up at 4 o'clock this morning right here.
Yep. That's what it's all about right here. Bringing your family out in the woods and hunting. And being able to harvest a good buck like this and just thank the good Lord. Thank Clay Road Farms, Tim, all the guides. This is making memories right here. Thank you, man.
Thank you, man.
Right, that's the way we always did it, you know. When you first kill, that's one thing my daddy always
My wife
did.
said, "Oh my God, I'm so happy for her."
That's one thing my daddy always say. He'd say, when you get your first kill, you got to put the blood on. My little girl, I'll never forget it. She killed her deer. I was going by Papa Daddy's grave and she said, Daddy, she said, Papa wants to put some blood on. I never will forget that, as long as I live. That's beautiful. That's about as good as they get, yeah. You know what? And that's $2 a day, 2 kill Daddy's got.
Yup. Did the Lord not bless us with that?
I'll tell you one, Daddy's right, he loved this place.
Yeah.
So I really just wanted to say something creative about this hunt, but really this weekend is about family. That's it. Connecting mom and dad with their kid and making new friends. That's all what it's all about. Hunting is not always about shooting an animal. I'd also like to thank the sponsors that came out and spent the weekend with these hunters. Tom and Carissa Robinson sponsored JC, and Neil and Peggy Hitt sponsored Emily. And there was a couple other sponsors there that got to spend time with other families. So I just want to throw one more thing out there, and if you're watching this, we get this question all the time. We didn't know you guys were here, or we didn't know that type of equipment was available. I think the Be Adaptive equipment has opened all of our eyes. I mean, basically, if your son, daughter, or your husband that might be disabled and wants to get in the outdoors, all they have to do is push a button and suck on a straw. And that may seem a little elementary, but it gets them out there and it helps the family be successful as a whole. If you're interested in helping out one of these hunts, or if you're interested in sponsoring a hunter, please visit our website at handsofthesportsman.org. Y'all have an awesome day.